Oh, my tips for people who want to try anal sex.
I don't have anal.
Communicate with your partner. I think this is the most important thing. You need to, for example, if you have anal sex with your girlfriend, you need to communicate with her, and you need to make sure that she is comfortable.
Anal sex is something that you start enjoying after you have tried it a couple of times, I would say, because it's a very weird feeling that you haven't feel before. So just take your time, enjoy, explore yourself with a partner, whatever you want, but just take it easy and don't force yourself to like everything from the very first moment, because usually it's not gonna be like that. Just enjoy whatever you are feeling, and if you want to try again, do it, and then things will stretch and you could have awesome anal sex putting fists in your butt.
A good way to prepare is when you're jerking off, put something in your butt too, so you associate anal stimulation with pleasure.
A butthole is not the same as a vagina.
The butthole is a very stretchy sphincter.
There's a reason why it looks different, because it's not the same.
If you have to, have a little talk with your butthole before you go there, and tell it, okay, this is gonna be great. Make sure that conversation, lots of self-love, lots of, okay, this is gonna feel so good.
Stretch out your butt a few days before. What I do is I get butt plugs, different size, training kits. So I put in the second biggest for 2 or 3 days, and then the biggest one for the day before and the day of, to make sure my butthole can stretch and take a nice big cock without complaining in the middle of the scene.
Usually before I try to stick a gigantic object up my butt, I put a butt plug in there a few hours beforehand and just leave it in and kind of just relax on it, oh, that's a nice little butt plug.
Don't just put the dick right in. Warm it up, play with it, use butt plugs.
If I warm up right before I have anal sex with a butt plug that I feel is about 3/4 of the girth of the guy I'm about to fuck, that really makes the whole experience enjoyable, because for my body, it's the first 2 minutes that can be intense, but if I take a minute and warm up with that butt plug, then there isn't that moment of, oh, this is uncomfortable. It's just all the pleasurable part. Take a moment and warm up with a butt plug before, in the bathroom, just for 2 minutes before you go out and enjoy your anal sex time.
Definitely have a very fiber-rich diet, so then it makes it really easy for you to clean out. Fiber.
Clean your ass first.
Then I clean my butt out once or twice that night, and then in the morning I do another clean out, and then I clean 2 more times before.
There's an enema. It's this little thing, and it's kind of like a water bottle with a long nozzle on it, and you can unscrew it. So you unscrew it and you open it. I empty out the enema, the saline solution or whatever is in that crap, and then I put in warm water, because you don't want to freeze your butthole, but you don't want to burn your butthole. So I just put warm water. You put it back on, you take the little top off, you put it up your butt, and you kind of pull the water in your ass. You make your ass muscles pull in the water as you're pushing it, and then just poop it out. Poop the water out, and then you look at the water, and then you're okay, is it clear? And if it's clear, you're good to go. If there are a little couple stragglers, then you just keep going until it's clear. A lot of the times when I'm at home, I don't do an enema before the butt sex, because I'm at home. If a little shit comes out, oh, big deal, fuck. If you're going on camera, definitely. Or if you have a white couch or something that you're not trying to get any poop on, definitely clean out.
Do enemas, and then you can't eat after your enema, and you have to do it the night before.
Don't eat too much a couple of hours before.
I don't eat probably since the night before, probably 6 or 7 I stopped eating.
You think lube or spit or what?
Tears. Lube's probably a good idea. You don't need it all the time, but it's usually if you're starting out, yeah.
Lube up.
I like spit, because I make a lot of spit.
Lots and lots and lots and lots of lube.
And use as much lube as you want to use.
Make sure that it's lubed up nicely.
You have to be turned on. And you have to be relaxed and turned on by it, or it's not gonna happen.
Relax, 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 relax.
You have to relax.
Don't stress out.
Take a deep breath and relax.
It's all mental relaxation first, because when you relax mentally, then all the other muscles in your body will relax. So don't like worry about it or try to tense up, because if you anticipate that it's gonna hurt, then it's gonna fucking hurt.
Breathe, you know, like take it, just like take a deep breath, you know, like inhale and like exhale and just relax. You have to relax.
You can put a lot in there as long as you relax. If you're not relaxed, then you're not gonna get shit up there. Well, I mean, you're not gonna get any object or penis or anything or hand up there. But if you relax, you can comfortably fit a foot up there if you would like.
If you tense up, it's gonna hurt. If you tense up or if you focus on the fact that you're gonna do anal, it's gonna hurt and you're gonna feel the pain. It's gonna hurt a little bit just going in the head, but once it massages and the more your butthole gets wet, the better it feels and the less pain you feel.
If you put things up your butt incorrectly, without relaxing and using either lots of lube or lots of spit, it will end up ripped. So just make sure you're relaxed.
Go slow.
In a vagina, it's kind of like it's easier, you know. You can go in and once it's in and once it's sliding, you can hammer it. With a butthole, not so much.
And I don't know, you just have to be like really passionate about it. Like, don't just like ram it in there. Like, give the booty some love. Try to make her feel good, and then that will make like you feel good.
Be with somebody that is nice about it and will go slow at first and will ease into it, because when they just shove it in, it is not an enjoyable experience.
Maybe let them massage your buttocks or something in your back.
If you're like me and like your pussy getting played with while you're having sex, then play with your pussy.
You need to start slow, use enough lube, you know, and then give it some time that it relaxes and opens up, and then once it's built up and once it's there and once the partner feels comfortable, then you can hammer it. But it needs more time to warm it up. Very important.
I think the number one tip is communication and consent. After that, then you can worry about everything else. But as long as you communicate about it and you're consenting to it, then you can do further research and have a fun, comfortable time stretching out your butthole.
And take your time and enjoy that shit.